win a Super Bowl. And I'm gonna trade for Jalen Ramsey.
I'm gonna kill your confidence early as a kid, so you never peak in life.
Wow. Did you look at the yearly awards, Josh?
They haven't announced them yet, had it?
Cam Newton. Well, I think it's
No, they haven't announced them yet, because when I looked at his profile, he doesn't have the award yet.
I'm leaving Cam Newton for him.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I don't know how that happens, because I got like 65 touchdowns.
Lamar Jackson's right in third.
Yeah, I got 63 passing touchdowns, and I got 72% completion percentage.
Could it be Cam Newton has more rushing yards too? Or overall touchdowns?
There's no way he got more overall touchdowns, Boogie.
How many rushing touchdowns you got with Drew Brees?
It don't matter. He got 63 passing.
I have 60
What, touchdowns? Passing?
passing. Then I got 10 rushing touchdowns and 830 rushing yards with him.
I got 65, yeah.
Von Miller and Blake Cashman are top 2 for defensive player of the year.
Phil.
Yeah.
Broadcast is live.
Oh, I'm watching it.
Oh, alright.
I'm about to go in there now.
Alright, well, let's go get this win.
No. I'm not comfortable with any league or any lead.
Yeah, you shouldn't be after you choked the last two. Oh wait, I redid my whole playbook again.
Is it the one you ran at Madden 19?
No. Why would I go back, Boogie? It don't make any sense.
We couldn't stop it then.
Huh?
We couldn't stop it then.
Yeah, but some of that was like, some of those were cheese plays. I don't like cheese plays.
You just look up new playbooks.
No, I just look for.
It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first of 4 parts of the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. McKinnon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
It's already over.
That's my third leading rusher.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
He's a rookie, but you mean where I find him at?
God. So he could get his superstar ability.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away.
Wait, what is this?
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there.
Hold on, Boogie. I gotta do this. I do not want him returning punts.
Joke's on you. My 3rd string running back is the fastest.
Okay, what they gotta do with me? Alright.
For the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
What?
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Speaks, I swear, I felt my life shortens just a little bit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, he got rid of the wrong guy. Well, wouldn't got rid of himself.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Cook stripped, the ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Nah, I'm seeing that. Where's that play at?
Ready? Yellow lady? I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Sammy!
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And able to find Dorsett. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
He did. He just done broke.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Wait, did you have LaShawn McCoy?
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room.
He was actually
there.
3rd string against that before I traded.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The running backs last forever in the draft.
Jesus Christ.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Please don't do that.
Over.
To throw, it's Breeze. And he finds Fitzgerald. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready? Yellow lady!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
You ready? 56. Check 56. Let's go, D. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Here we go. 23.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze.
Oh, my God.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Looking in zone for Jones. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
53. Mike 53.
Yeah, that's I had 2. That did
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman.
Yeah, speaking of that, Boogie wants to
as
see
he's
the
taken
ricochet
down at
moves
the
apparently he was
31.
talking about.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But
You're the one who asked about it. It was unprompted. I was talking about Ricochet. I was talking about Ricochet and Shelton Benjamin. You're like, isn't he the one who had pictures leaked? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't even know about that. I knew about Seth Rollins, but I didn't know anything about Ricochet. I'll find it for you,
Use those
Boogie.
legs and get past the marker to pick up the
I
first.
want you to
We
find
just
it.
saw a nice example of why
That's
teams
something
often
really
bring
nice to
in
see
baseball
naked.
guys to
Alright.
teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Well, Phil, I'll trade you Cam Newton.
I don't want Cam Newton, Boogie. I have Lamar Jackson.
Cam Newton is the
Is
MVP
what? Of what?
this league.
These.
Of this fake league?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They'll run it with McCoy. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Over.
On 2nd and a couple. Breeze.
Mark. What the heck?
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A gain of 6 there on first.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Oh, no, Boogie.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. They fake the give. Newton. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They're playing cover 3.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Breeze. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. He's at the 50.
Can you wait back?
He's at the 30. 20. And into the
end
zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DeAndre Hopkins. 94 yards as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
All right, but we going for 2.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away.
That's right.
This will be taken very short. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Team Velasquez wins the WWE Championship.
Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Browns have taken the lead.
I mean, it's like for real, Boogie, but okay.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they like to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Putting together with the heel team, and Hogan gets the...
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Haven't you heard? Hold his
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Oh, that's right. So Seth Rock, wait.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. He finds McCoy. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by Aqib Talib. After 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
20.
I really hate hitting babies.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They run. Devontae Freeman down to about the 22 here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to cook up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Newton on 3rd down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Watch the slack, watch the slack.
Play action. It's Newton. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
You ready? 52's the mic.
Since linemen stacked on top.
Baby, that's baby shot.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Flush to his right. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's our time. 59. Mike 59. Blue Dan. Check. Crunch.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
I don't like this new integration of actual like sports.
I thought you meant I was about to say, Phil.
Looking back at the civil rights movement, you know what I decided? I just don't think it's working.
Second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are
I don't like the integration of like actual sports TV shows. And this war room is so fucking stupid. Like
and
honestly,
again, it's no
who are
good.
those people?
A few bluebirds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
We don't even have a GM. Like if you put if you put, you know, Bischoff or Heyman in there, then maybe that makes sense. But like, there's no GM, and they're not even going to integrate a GM. Who's making these picks?
For a touchback.
It's a damn laptop again.
Who the fuck wants Titus O'Neil? Okay, this is see, no one wants Titus O'Neil.
About to get started. And
first ever 24/7 champion. Get the fuck out of here. The man won a tag team championship like twice. Give him some little respect.
It's complete. Past the 20.
That was purely
what's the word?
That was purely a PR move.
Julio Jones, 75 yards, and the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. This time, the extra point up and go.
Oh, I was right.
The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Miss Irrelevant.
It lagged.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, yeah.
He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. They're no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
56. Mike's 56.
Throwing on second down. Breeze.
The
pressure right. And that is incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
No. Thank you.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Oh, my God.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So,
also earlier, Boogie didn't know which one
maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area.
I feel like
no grounding call.
Might get tired of Ricochet eventually because his character is just really corny.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And he's too good.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. We know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Off play action. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball.
What the hell was that?
Penalty flag for pass interference.
No.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football.
All over Oscar's
sometimes
face.
you're there too soon.
Is it green stuff?
Oh, it is a new
On first down, Newton. Complete to Jones.
Like this
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Not for me.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Just thinking about what site is on for next year. I think go with Captain Stabbin.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now on 2nd and 13, Breeze. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45.
What I started doing is tucking up under my belt.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further.
Oh, that's right. You got to let Boogie go up like 40
I've seen the team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out in the third quarter. But things don't improve fast.
Boy, I'm watching at home.
I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
I was hoping you didn't say anything either.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Yeah,
he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
You almost got a kick return. Top of that line, right?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
What do you say?
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs.
I'm calling in the DB,
right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Breeze now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. K.J. Wright in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
8 o'clock. Always a good.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And an alley to run. Room to run inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sean Lee in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Working from the gun, it's Mays. It's for his running back, McCoy. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Right back in it. There's 10 team early. That means there's only
and the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game.
Right?
Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, I think if we had 12 take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up,
keep it at 10,
I won't think about them right here.
Newton now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10, Newton again. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Newton. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Check.
On play action, now Breeze. Flushed out right, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Might as well go and make the 6.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check.
A final shot before half for Breeze. Forced out to his left, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh, you get...
What?
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be fielded at the 8.
Stop it.
And good starting field position.
Talking to a dog? What's going on?
To about the 35-yard line.
Drop it. Drop it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, just in the Patriots. And now on the
oh, you got to be kidding me. There's no way in hell that's
picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over with a football at the...
Is he going to let you challenge it? Probably not. Game's broken.
35-yard line.
Did you see that, Phil?
No.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
20. Set. At the 35-yard line. Hey.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Here's Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller, getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Again, Josh. Oh, my God. Fuck, I keep meaning to, talk to somebody about this. So, we're pretty much convinced that this whole thing is telling a story, right?
It was a 42, make it a 43-yard
when he opens up his book,
on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense had the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here.
That's what it says, but it says,
I like it, though.
imagine, what he was thinking about, while he was laying there dying.
Moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And I read the thing. I don't know if you're on movie theories or something like that on Reddit, but someone was talking about. Someone had a theory about.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's got his
man talking at the very end about to the therapist that you wouldn't get it.
It's second down.
Bruce Wayne
in the alley. I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. And his guys are going to take over at their 48-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys show that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. On first down, it's Newton.
Where the fuck are you going?
This is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? Now Breeze lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now Newton. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Strip the ball. Strip that. Get it.
Newton now to throw. Flush to his right. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Whoops.
They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Meanwhile, Marquise Lee gets ready again.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
95-56. In your face.
What did LeBron do?
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devontae Freeman, 31 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
We want it. Come to my world. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. K.J. Wright picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 42. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Check. 53's mine.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 36, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Newton looking deep for Julio. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman.
Julio Jones. 36 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gano the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
5-9. Defense, let's go. Joker.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
5-9.
At the 45-yard line.
Kill.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Brees going to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins sending his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are able to get a score back. And he missed it again. The fourth time now in this game alone. And that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller, who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Freeman. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. From the 50, Newton. Flushed out right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Yeah, I'm probably about to lose fast. Awesome.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Brees now on 1st down. And this is Cook with the grab. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
0-2.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brees. Wide open receiver complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Brees to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
56. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Shotgun now for Breeze. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Oh my God,
A gain of 6 there on first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really...
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Geno Atkins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Breeze now. And the pressure gets to him again. Geno Atkins able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, watch this.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Geno Atkins. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Check, 59. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
On 1st down, Freeman. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Here it comes.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that.
And now the rookie's free. The 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's the fullback. 52 yards. And the Steelers are able to at least knock the deficit down a bit. And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone. And that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. This is taken at his 4.
I got distracted by Braxton Miller.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Switch. Let's go.
Throwing here, Newton. His throw incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And now it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Hey, check.
Freeman. down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taken in at the 11. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Steelers are able to get a score back.
It's like there's so much to worry about at once that I don't know what's in the
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let me make sure I don't fall.
See another Rodgers game-winning drive. You gotta be kidding me.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Ship, ship.
Newton's going to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one
up.
without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Phil, you went 16-0?
I think he's a little trigger happy right there. It turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Newton to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They were 8.
They got big one.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Oh, shit.
That's why I gotta be pissing this once again.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
swear to God, if I do all this preparation for
They'll
it,
start out here with the option left.
Piss the damn ball.
Oh my
Here's
God.
Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And he's going to
What the hell is happening? Oh my God.
I was trying to get him to piss the ball in.
75 yards. And the Steelers are able to at least
Chiefs
knock
quarterback
the
is Nick
deficit
Foles.
down
Oh,
a
you are
bit.
so screwed, Morgie. This is Nick Foles season.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play.
There should be like playoff boosts.
Yeah,
Nick
it's a
Foles should be
long
in
way to
there.
go. Remember, rarely
I'm gonna change his
is it a
stats. Hold
straight
on.
line 75 yards still. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is,
Speed
a
99.
well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he
Acceleration
wants it
99.
as well.
Go power 99. Accuracy across the board 99.
Oh my God. What the heck?
And this one travels out of
trying
bounds.
to
So
say it on side.
unsuccessful there on the onside
How
kick
is Aaron
try.
Rodgers doing this? I hate Aaron Rodgers so
Some
much.
people do that.
What the hell is that? I've never seen that.
Aaron Rodgers is doing it because he's amazing, Phil. I'm just joking. I hate Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck up,
That one
Logan
looks like he'll
McFarland.
throw here.
I
There's
hate
two
Aaron
boogers
Rodgers.
talking right
Dancing to
now.
his left.
Dang it.
Their running back is Matt
Coverage,
Breida.
and it's intercepted.
Yes, come back.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I swear to God.
The Steeler offense
Oh my
here
God,
about
they
ready
did
for their next
another
drive.
hands to the
What
face
do you
call.
do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe
And it
just pick
wasn't-
something
oh my
out of the playbook you
gosh.
haven't called in a while?
Did you hear
or
Pat
call it
McAfee
a
go
day?
off on the refs
You
today?
can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for
He
you.
was talking
and
about, I
should
think, the
work
guy
better,
who was
and
in
try and
charge
execute
in New
that
York.
on the way out the
Are you
door.
talking about
Maybe get
Riverline?
back
Yeah,
to
I heard
base and feel a
that.
little bit better
Yeah.
as you end up
He's like,
ball
what this
game.
comes down to is how he's a terrible leader of men.
See
I
if they
was
go
like,
back to
damn.
base. Well, one side moves
What this
on,
comes
and then,
down
of
to is his
course,
ineptitude
there's
in
the
the
other
bedroom with his
side,
wife.
and now
And,
they
you know, I
face
really
what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Their receivers are
about the
Emmanuel
journey
Sanders,
just
Quincy
getting to this
Nunwa,
game.
Cameron Meredith.
Preseason, right?
See,
OTAs and mini camps before
They have
that.
George Kittle.
Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to
Their
make it to the
offensive line is
playoffs.
so
And then
bad.
to get
Oh
to
my
this game,
God.
one
300
game
rushing.
short of a conference
Damn it.
championship.
I could've done
They're
it.
only
The
good
whole offseason to think
offensive
about
lineman
it.
Shaq
Let's see
Mason.
if they use it as
Oh my
motivation.
God.
So that'll
They
do
have
it
a
for us.
72
For my
overall
partner,
left
Charles
tackle,
Davis, and
63 overall left guard, and 82 center.